And we're back here on the cheap seats. We're out here at KC Ultra Graphics, 511 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and sitting to my left is the owner of KC Ultra Graphics, Mr. Kevin Curry. And Kevin, it's been a while since you and I have had a headset on sitting next to each other.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, Kevin, let's go ahead and kind of talk about some of the specials that you guys have going on out here. You just kind of taking a look around your showroom. You have a lot of team gear, a lot of apparel, hats, shirts, jackets that are geared toward, the individual athlete and then also the team. You guys do a lot of custom work, obviously, with banners, decals, T-shirts. Do you have any, specials that are running here in the next week?
Yeah, actually, like today, from we said 9 to 10, we give 10% off. Also, I will extend out. If you come in, you need your kid's name and number on the back of their jersey for the summer league baseball, softball, whatever it is. Usually that runs $10, and we'll do it for $7 for this next week. If anybody was to come on out, make sure you mention this program on Saturday morning, the cheap seats, and we'll do it for $7 instead of $10.
Great. Oh, that's a great offer that you got going on. I know it's only $3, but if you've got multiple kids that are in the summer league programs, and you have a couple youngsters that are running around that are in sports this summer, and you're thinking, well, I really don't want to spend $40-50 to go ahead and get their names put on the back of their jerseys. If you just come out here in the next week or so, Kevin will take a couple bucks off at $7 a piece, saving you some money. And Kevin, an offer like that, it works out best for everyone.
Yeah, it does. In the economy these days, you always take the deals when you can get them, and we're here to help people out in the community, and make everything affordable and keep it affordable for everybody.
In your name, KC Ultra Graphics, a lot of people are thinking, Ultra Graphics, exactly, the graphics part of that. What do you have? You have decals and banners, but what are some of the ways that you're able to customize those items?
Customize, you come in with a printout or an idea, and even draw on a piece of paper, and we can make it your own. We do the digital printing, which is the new age printing of decals. We've got the digital print stuff here. We can do the banners, the decals. Just make anything. You come in, you want it, we can do it.
So if we want a 96.3 cheap seats sports talk show on the back of our cars, we can come in and get that.
You can come on and do it, and we could even take a picture of you guys doing it and put it on the back of your car.
Well, there you go.
Full color.
So and you've got a lot of decals that are for athletics and for sports teams. Probably one of the last St. Louis Ram fans in the Logan County area who will admit to it. If I want to get a decal for the back of my car, I mean, you guys are able to customize that. Yes, Josh, we still have a football team.
Yeah. I thought they were.
we're never mind.
Yeah, they're down at the bottom with the Chiefs.
Won't get into that. But Kevin, what's the number that folks can reach you at?
You can reach us at 217-732-7800.
Great. That is a great offer that you have here. And, I'm just kind of in awe by all this. A lot of the neat little stuff that you've got in the showroom here. Kevin, we thank you for having us out here today. We thank you for your your hospitality that you provided for us and everything. Josh, we'll just go ahead. We'll turn back to you real quick. What do you foresee happening here? Well, that's kind of a hard question to ask. I was going to ask, what do you see for happening in the world of sports in the next week? Obviously, no one can predict that. But here's something in the near future. You could probably answer this. The NBA Finals. What do you look for in Game 2 for tomorrow night?
Another Laker victory. I think Kobe Bryant really has his, if you want to call it, game face on. The other night, he was just as good as advertised. I mean, it was Michael Jordan-esque. When you talk about guys that we want to compare to Michael Jordan, winning championships, taking over games, getting guys involved, finding the open player, Kobe Bryant was doing that the other night against the Celtics, against a Celtic tough defense. They're as good as it gets. Pau Gasol is tough inside when you're 7-1 and you can shoot from the outside. You can bang a little bit inside. They've got the total package as far as a team. Obviously, a good coach. It's going to be hard to beat them, especially at home. I know the Celtics are a very good team and probably will win at their place, but I don't see anybody beating the Lakers as far as a 7-game series. I'm going to say it's probably 4-2 Lakers series.
There you
win
go.
The championship.
Okay, well, we have Josh's predictions. Also, kind of turn to the Stanley Cup Finals. Philadelphia Flyers and, of course, hometown team Chicago Blackhawks here. It's been a series that's kind of felt like a swap meet. Yeah, both teams going back and forth. The Flyers and Blackhawks, they've traded goals. They've gone into overtime a couple of times. They've got extra room to work in the third period. They had extra room to work there in the third period of Game 4. Blackhawks, they were able to roar back a little bit, but the Flyers were able to to hold them off. To ties the series at 2-2. Game 5 to be played tomorrow night, 7 o'clock in Chicago. Josh, what does the Blackhawks' performance in the Stanley Cup Finals? What does that mean for the city of Chicago?
Well, that brings back something that we haven't seen since. The White Sox won the championship a couple of years ago. Now, probably 5 or 6 years ago, and then we had the Chicago Bulls, make a great run. But it brings some excitement. The Blackhawks haven't done it for a long time, and that place will be rocking tomorrow night, especially now down or tied 2-2. They'll have a great crowd, and I think the Blackhawks. That's the thing about home field advantage. You can't beat the support and the feel that you get when you're at home.
A lot of great things that have happened this week in sports, and probably a long list of great things that will be happening next week in sports. Of course, join us next week for the Cheap Seats Sports Open Line, 9 to 10. We will be out at Logan Lanes, of course, the bowling alley off of 5th Street there. Logan Lanes is where we will be at next weekend, 9 to 10. We thank Kevin Curry and the folks at KC Ultra Graphics for having us out here today. And we thank all of our callers for calling in with impressive questions, and we kind of like the trivia questions that we got going here, so we'll keep those going. Of course, if you did win a prize off one of those trivia questions, stop out here at KC Ultra Graphics on Tuesday to pick up the prizes. Yeah,
and thank all of our sponsors. If you see them out and around town, or you can get a hold of them, State Bank of Lincoln, KC Ultra Graphics, where we're at today, Agland FS here in Lincoln, Jake's Furnishings, Sundown Roofing, and Jim Grimaldi, attorney at law. We thank them, like you said, Cameron, we couldn't do it without them.
And we thank everyone for everything that they've put into this show. We thank you very much. And until next week, I'm Cameron Kurtz. He's Josh Komnick. He's Kevin Curry. Kevin, thank you for having us out here.
Thanks for coming out.
Cheap Seats, Sports Open Line. You've been listening to it here on 96.3 WLCN. Until next weekend, thank you, and we'll see you down the road.